always bring a fish tank in your backpack when you're doing an overnighter. Hi, I'm Greg Ovens, and this is Ovens Rocky Mountain Bushcraft. There we go. Oh.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I camped out here last night. This is where Steve and I did a video, and it's such a nice spot. It's a good spot for this video, what I'm going to do. On the way in, as you can see, there was some very unusual, maybe even upsetting video I got of the goat. And I don't want anybody thinking that I spooked that baby goat off the cliff, because they were way up 300 feet on a cliff and I was behind the trees. They didn't even know I was there. But to actually get that footage of the baby goat jumping and landing on a little ledge or whatever it was that gave way and falling off the cliff is once in a lifetime piece of video. I was pretty upset to see that, even though, you know, things happen in nature, and when you capture these things on video, it's quite spectacular, even though it's upsetting. So, but this is nature, so don't let it disturb you too much. But anyway, this video isn't about that, so I haven't really explained what I'm up to. You notice that I picked up a fish tank. I got a chicken, and some actually stuffing, a yam, some potatoes, some butter. What I want to do is cook an entire dinner with this fish tank in the sun. Not using fire, not going to use my Coleman stove, nothing. Just the power of the sun. Try to trap the heat in the fish tank upside down. I'm going to put the chicken on a flat piece of shale that's kind of dark colored to hopefully attract more heat. I'm going to put a thermometer in there to see how hot it gets and try to cook an entire dinner in this video with this fish tank. You should always bring a fish tank in your backpack when you're doing an overnighter. I'm just kidding. That wouldn't be practical. The sun's just about ready to come up over the hill, so I'll go get the dinner ready and then figure out a good spot to put the tank and the dinner. We'll see if this works. Right on. That's a big one. I've got some stovetop stuffing. I'm just going to kind of soak it in the water a little bit, stuff the chicken, put some seasoning salt, and hopefully the stuffing turns out. But like I say, this is kind of an experiment. I'm hoping it works. I'm just going to kind of soak this all and strain it, because I need some moisture, obviously. Okay, that might work better. It's taking a while. Oh yeah, I did see a grizzly bear too. Between the time of the goat situation and the porcupine, there was a grizzly on the road, but it didn't stick around long enough to get any video of it. Okay, so stuff our chicken. And the sun should be up in about 20 minutes. That gives me time to get everything prepared. Okay, so put a seasoning salt on this guy. Actually, I like seasoning salt, so quite a bit of seasoning salt. Okay, get that. That's ready. I'm just going to slice my potatoes kind of in half. Not all the way. Leave them kind of together. Onion in there. Some butter. That's how I'm going to do my potatoes. Okay, potatoes are good to go. Just got to get the yam. I'm just going to put butter in this one. No onion. Okay, we're ready for the sun. So I'm just going to show you, this thermometer that I have only goes to 50 Celsius, which is about 130. But right now, it's just above freezing. It gets cold in the mountains. It's only +2 Celsius. So, almost freezing out. This will probably bottom out, go over 50, and then I know at least it's cooking temperature. I wish I would have got one that goes up to like 200 degrees, but as long as it goes to the back, bottoms out, I know it's over 150. The sun's been up for about 5 minutes. I don't know why this ground is kind of disturbed, but it's a good spot, I think. There's already a fly on my chicken, but they won't be able to get to it once I put the tank over. Obviously, I don't need the accessories. It's just gonna fit. I'm gonna have to put dirt around the edge. That's okay. I gotta try to keep everything close together because the tank is quite narrow. I got my thermometer. Now hopefully I can get the tank over. It's hard to get it in. Okay, well, I cut the yam. And I think I'm only going to do one potato. It's hard. This is a pretty small tank. It doesn't want to fit. Okay, now I can see. Now I got to cover around the edge with dirt. And we'll see how it goes. Temperature is already up to 10 degrees. 50. Approximately Fahrenheit. Okay. Dinner in the evening. Okay, I thought it would be interesting. I should let you know the time. I put this in at 8:15, and it's now 8:30, 15 minutes. And now the temperature is at 20 Celsius, or about 75 Fahrenheit in 15 minutes. So, guaranteed after 2 or 3 hours, this will be at the cooking temperature that I'm after. Okay, well, it's been a couple hours. The butter's starting to melt. It's at 100, almost 40 Celsius, but it's got to get hotter than that. And I got all this condensation. I think I'm going to have to clean off it. And I think what I'll do is put it on top of my Coleman, which is black, and seal it there. I see ants are getting in there on my stuff, but they don't eat much. But I'm going to get this condensation off and put it on my Coleman. Okay, well, I better move this dirt or I'll have dirt on my stuff. Yeah, it's not getting as hot as I wanted. Not as hot as I need. It's not going to cook with 100-degree temperature. I'll just put my Alvin's Rocky Mountain Bushcraft shirt here like this. Transfer everything over here. But the butter is melting. Now the ants, they shouldn't be able to get in there either. I think I'm also going to put another black shirt just on the back side here, try to attract some more heat. And then we'll check this in another hour and see if that helps. Our thermometer is bottomed out. It's about 130 according to the thermometer, but I don't know just how hot it actually is. The chicken is actually browning. You can see there's a lot of condensation, probably from the stuffing, which I had moisture in, soaked. Condensation running down the tank. But the skin is browning actually. I think this is going to work fine by the end of the day. I think it's going to be done. So the one good thing about having it on my Coleman is I can move it, direct it into the sun. I think once in a while I should clean the condensation off. I don't need the thermometer anymore because I know it's over 130 degrees. Oh, I can feel the glass is hot. Hot to the touch even. But you know, I don't really want all this moisture in here because it might block the sun, and mind you, it'll just keep building up. But it's working, and I hope it's done by the end of the day. We've got quite a bit of sunlight left. But at least, like I say, because the sun's over here now, I can just tilt it to where the sun is. Okay, well, I'm losing my sun over there. It's getting shady. Maybe I got another 2 hours. It's been in for about 8 hours now. And, I mean, it looks good. I guess I should test it out and see how it's coming. See. Well, the veggies are getting soft. I like them usually a little softer, but we got a couple hours of light still. I don't know about the chicken. Definitely brown. Well, that's unbelievable. You know what? I think within 2 hours, it's a little raw down there. But that is looking actually pretty good. Oh, as I drop it right on the ground. Oh, for crying out loud. I did. But anyway, that is actually cooked on the top. So even if it doesn't cook in the next 2 hours all the way through, I have enough I can carve off and have my dinner. But the veggies are a little on the hard side. Finn, you want a treat? Come and get a treat. Gentle. This is working amazingly well. I think it's a little over about 8.5 hours so far. But here with the mountains there, a couple more hours and it'll probably be done. I might have to just move it around and find the sun spots, but it's working. Okay, well, we lost our sun, so that's as much cooking as I'm going to be able to do. Hopefully I can get enough. Like I say, I'm probably just going to have to carve stuff that, I mean, it looks pretty good, but I'm happy with that. Ben will like it. The legs won't be done, I'm almost positive. Well, probably have to cook them tomorrow. But it worked. Good work. But interesting. Experiment. Experiment. For me, it's good enough. It really is. It's cooked to a degree. See how the chicken is. Man, that's good. Slow cooked. It's so moist. Well, you can see the moisture on the tank, and but you know, the top portions are cooked. That's really good. I'll cut some up for Finn. Parts that aren't quite cooked, we can have that. That's really good. Potatoes are pretty good too, but they need a couple more hours probably. That's the problem here in the mountains. Sun comes up fairly early, but it sets pretty early too, so I would say if this would have had a couple more hours, everything would have been done just right. If you were somewhere like Texas or Oklahoma, where they get heat, no mountains, this would have been done perfect by now. But it's still good. You want a treat, Finn? Always got to think about Finn. He's such a good dog, you know. I love that dog so much. Here, I got a treat for you. I can carve a bit more up for you. Come. You want a treat? Come. Oh, good boys. Okay, you'll get some more. But yeah, interesting experiment, and it actually worked. Now, I would say, if I would leave that one more day, it'd be completely done. Okay? So I didn't quite accomplish what I set out to do. I thought I could completely cook everything in one day. Little on the rare side for sure. Oh, I didn't try the stuffing. I gotta try that too. But I haven't seen anybody cook a whole dinner in an upside down fish tank. Aquarium. Grab some stuffing. Try that. That's good. All day, slow cooking. That's really good. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm going to camp out here again tonight. I got to head out in the morning. I got other videos to do as well. But that was an interesting experiment, you must admit. And you know what? It turned out pretty good for just one day in the sun. One more day would be a little better. but it worked. And we'll see you on the next one. Anyway, so I wasn't quite satisfied with how cooked that was. I'm going to spend another night, cook it for another day in the sun, and then tomorrow, I mean, I had a few nibbles off it, which was fine, but I want it completely cooked. So one more day in the sun, and that's what we're going to do. I'll just spend another night to get this video done. Sometimes it's the way it goes. But I mean, hey, it was good. The top pieces were cooked. Veggies were a bit raw. But I've had enough. So, we'll see you in the morning. And we'll get that chicken and the veggies completely done. Few mosquitoes coming out. All right. Nice bear. Not that big. 2-year-old. Well, morning. Well, I had to get up in the night and put the tarp up. It's raining, it has been raining all night, just about, and it's cloudy and rainy. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to thoroughly cook the chicken and the veggies. And I think if I would have, you know, cut the veggies up into pieces, they would have been just fine. The breast meat on the chicken, it was done okay. It was really okay, and it was good. But we're not, right, Finn? Say hi to the camera, Fins. He slept under the tarp here too, because it was raining pretty good. But it looks like that's a write-off, but hey, it's the concept that's important. It can be done. If I would have had a couple more hours of sun on that as well, I think it would have been a lot better. But you don't want to eat raw chicken, really. And but I got enough for my dinner. And I guess we're going to have to call it quits on that because of the weather. Well, right on. Thanks for watching. I got to get on with other videos. I'm supposed to be heading up north to a gold claim to run my high banker. I have permission on a gold claim. And go and see this mining operation. Be there when they clean out their sluice box. See the kind of gold, how much gold they're getting. So that'll be an interesting video coming up right away. But I hope you enjoyed the concept. Cooking a chicken dinner in a fish tank. Right on.